What's up everybody, DA Creations here, and this is going to be sharing my thoughts, and this is going to be number 57. I like to call this one, Money Over Well-Being. Alright, so the only reason why I call this Money Over Well-Being is because I had a lecture with my mom yesterday. Well, I would say yesterday morning before I got out to school, talking about finding a job and all this stuff, blah blah. As you guys don't know yet, or already know, that I left my recent job last week. I would say probably last Tuesday, but like I said, my mom gave me this lecture saying like the biggest sacrifice you have to do is two things: work at a job that you don't like and be miserable for the rest of your life. So I don't know how this logic works. Maybe it works back in the Philippines because of dealing with poverty and all that stuff, but here, this is America. You have the right to choose whether to work at a job or not. Yeah, we need to work at a job just to keep ourselves stable and stuff like that. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm not gonna look for a job even just because of a bad experience. I worked just about around 3 jobs so far, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 4. Like with my first job, that was from here all the way to Redwood City, because that's where my job is. I got hooked up by my cousin that got me the job at Redwood City. I was making $2 grand a month. I only stayed there because of the money. I didn't stay there just because of my well-being, but I was let go, so laid off. That's pretty much the only reason, and well, majority of the reason is because there's clients I was let go, meaning employees at the workplace has to be let go also. I was the first one on the list, so whatever. That place sucked, but I love the money. That's pretty much it. And that money is just about completely gone. I bought like a lot of stuff that was needed for my YouTube channel, and other stuff, just accessories and clothes, and that's pretty much it. But I bought some useless crap that I don't really need, which is like stupid, but whatever. Second job, it was seasonal. That lasted about like 3 to 4 months, and that was it. And then my recent job, that lasted about a month. And the only reason why I left that job is because it's a fast food restaurant, first of all. Second of all, I'm rushing back and forth, so cashier to food prep to cleaning like the lobby, like the tables and whatnot, clean the floor, clean the bathrooms. So first of all, I would much rather prefer to stock. I forgot to mention stock, like restocking stuff. Restocking, cashier, and cleaning tables and whatnot, that's fine by me. But food prepping also, I understand you guys are understaffed, but I mean, rushing is just not my thing. Because if I rush, I tend to forget things, and on top of that, like, I'm right behind the heat lamp as well. So it's, I get lightheaded, so that sucks, and it's like a health issue for me, so that's not happening. So until this very day, I'm back on the grind trying to find a job. And like I said before, my mom's all saying like sacrifices with working at a job that you don't like and being unhappy for the rest of your life. So it comes to the point where you're working at a job and you're unhappy, and on top of that, you're going to be depressed for the rest of your life, meaning you'll die at an early age. That's what I'm basically saying. I've been diagnosed with depression, I guess chronic depression, if you will. And I try to do what I can to be happy, but when I try to be happy, someone ruins it for me. It's always either my parents or other people, the society, one of the two. So it just leads me to having a bad day. So, like I tell most people, I can mask my emotions very well, but if I actually show my emotion of how I feel, either today, tomorrow, the next day, and stuff like that, you guys will know of how I feel. But like, you can't work at a job where you have to be unhappy and showing, you know, customers how, you know, how they see you. And you look depressed at work, it just shows like, oh man, this dude's depressed and stuff like that. Maybe it's not the right time to like go here and lose a customer and blah blah. So don't let your emotions affect your work environment. You have to just be happy, master your emotions. That's the only way. And then you can, you know, reveal your emotions when you get home or stuff like that. And also, like, when my mom told me that, you know, it's like, I gave examples. I didn't tell her to give her examples. Like, if I was in a car accident, or if I got, you know, was in a horrible fight which leads to weapons and stuff like that, and I wind up in the hospital emergency room like the next day, and there is like just, you know, making money on the side, and like for an example, I have what's lying down there, $100,000 in a briefcase, while what's next to it is me in a full body cast. My parents don't know the meaning of what it comes to being compassionate. They don't know what that is. They don't show it. It's really hard for them to show it, because I don't know how it's like in different countries of how parents raise their kids. You know, when I was young or a little kid in kindergarten, I'm just curious of how, you know, the world is like and stuff like that. What am I expected to see and whatnot? But I'm going to talk about that in a different video. And aside from that, all the times that I've dealt with throughout my life, I've been alone in my life. Yeah, I do have friends, that's great. They have been there for me and whatnot. I know they're busy with their lives, and that's fine. The only person that I can rely on is myself and my oracle cards to guide me where I'm supposed to be at, what path should I take, and so forth. That's it. So, with that being said, like this video, share this video, don't forget to subscribe. 44 subscribers, bump that up to 100, no rush on that. We have one new subscriber, and he's like a really good friend of mine. I've known him since your Overload, and he's awesome. I will promote his channel on my Facebook page. Check him out. He's an awesome makeup artist, one of the best makeup artists that I have known over countless of years. He's a cool dude, laid back type of guy. Check out his channel. Link will be down below this video. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. And lastly, question to you guys is, had you dealt with parents where they ask you to do, I don't know, just work at a job and tell you their logic and or their how am I gonna put it? Have they given you a lecture where they tell you that you have to be unhappy to do this, do that, and stuff like that? What have they done to you that impact you in a way where you feel like, you know, my life is meaningless and stuff like that? Comment down below this video. Let me know about it. Talk about it. Do not hide your feelings away and hide from the shadow. Step up to the light and talk about it. There's a rule in this world here in the United States saying like the freedom of speech, meaning that you can share your feelings, talk about anything. I don't know if I'm saying it like correctly what the definition is, but you have the right to speak your mind. That's all I gotta say for now, and I'll see you guys later.